Hello students, welcome to part 4, reading A of unit 1. So as Nick says, the challenges in our lives are there to strengthen our convictions, and he has won Australian Young Citizen of the Year award for his bravery and perseverance. So Nick continued his perseverance, his continuous efforts. With the continuous efforts, he just developed his career. He was not disappointed, discouraged. He was thankful to God whatever the God had given him. And once I was in a car and a girl at traffic lights was giving me the eye. She could only see my head. So I decided to do a 360 degree in car seat to freak her out. Her face was like, wow, what is going on? She sped off really quickly. Here, when Nick once was in car, sitting beside the driver, a girl at traffic lights was giving me the eye. She was giving me the eye means she was continuously looking at Nick. She could only see my head. Generally, we know when a person sits in the car, in the front seat, the outside persons, they could only see the head part. So Nick thought that he decided to do a 360 degree in the car seat, 360 degree spinning, because the girl must know that he hadn't possess, or he doesn't have legs and arms. He wanted to see the girl to see him that he is a torso. That's why he had done 360 degree spin in the car, just to freak her out. Freak. What is freak? To become or make frightened. He frightened the girl. Her face was like, wow. She was first surprised. What's going on? She sped off really quickly. She sped off means she just went off really quickly on the road. Nick began traveling the world. Now, Nick started traveling the world in 2008, and he went to Hawaii and met surfing master Bethany Hamilton. I explained you what is surfing. Okay? Catching the waves. It's a sport. So he met Bethany Hamilton, who had her arm bitten off by a shark I think this is a she. Okay? Was 12. So here, just a minute. When this Nick began traveling the world in 2008, he went to Hawaii and met surfing master Bethany Hamilton. So here her arm was also bitten off by a shark when, here there is a slight mistake, when she was 12. So like the Nick, similar to Nick, her arm was also bitten off by a shark, and this our Nick went to that master, that lady Bethany Hamilton, to learn surfing. Okay, the same way she also doesn't possess her arm. She was amazing, said Nick. So she was very perfect in surfing. She was amazing, said Nick. She taught me how to surf, and I was terrified at first. He was terrified at first, but once I got up there, I felt absolutely fantastic, and I caught some waves pretty well. He got used to the surfing. Slowly he learned. Nick quickly learned. You can see here what is surfing. See here, surfing. This is the surfing board, catching the waves. See, a person without arms, how he balances his body on the surfing board in the sea. It's very dangerous also. But he learned and he felt it very well. Nick quickly learned how to do the 360-degree spins on his board, and a feat that got him on the cover of Surfer magazine. So slowly he learned surfing. Immediately the picture of Nick was published on the cover of Surfer magazine. He became so famous, that too within 48 hours. Generally, it is very shocking and surprising to see a person without arms and legs surfing. Anybody is very much surprised. Immediately, the people they were published on the cover page of the Surfer magazine. No one has ever done that in the history of surfing. Till now, no one hasn't done this type of feat in the history of surfing. But I have a very low center of gravity, so I have got pretty good balance. He has very low center of gravity, so he got a pretty good balance. You can see here clearly in the picture the surfing board, and Nick is surfing very well. He has visited different countries all over the world. The football fan is now a motivational speaker. He started visiting different countries all over the world. The football fan, who is the football fan? Nick is a football fan, is now a motivational speaker. I told you that I'll be explaining you in the later matter on the later slides that he has become a international symbol of triumph. That is, he had become a motivational speaker. Speaker in the sense he started giving speeches, not the normal speeches, inspirational, motivational speeches to all the people all over the world, and started inspiring the people. Okay, and he started giving the speeches to all the people, to many students till now. Even Nick will not be just his total days are fixed. His total days, his schedule is being fixed already for 1 year. Such a busy person in giving oration, speaking, public speaking. He encourages the people. He just make the people learn how to live, feel courage in themselves, how to gain self-confidence. Okay, and has traveled to over 24 countries, speaking to groups of up to 110,000 people. Until now the number had been increased. Okay, he moved to Los Angeles 2 years ago and plans to continue to travel the world. He wanted to travel all over the world. This year he will visit South America and the Middle East also. South America and Middle East. Like this, he travels all over the world. See, such a person, how courage and how brave and how confident he is. Once upon a time when he was young, he wanted to kill himself, but now he is making the people, he is motivating the people to live. Such a great person is Nick. If I fail, these are the words of the Nick. If I fail, I try again and again and again. If you fail, are you going to try again? Once again, if I fail, I try again and again and again. If you fail, are you going to try again? Nick says that if he fails, he tries again, not only single time, and again, twice, and again, thrice, till he achieves it, till he reach his goal, till he achieve the task, till he completes his task. And Nick is questioning us, if you fail, are you going to try again? Yes or no? Children, you have to question yourself, that are we going to try again? Generally what we do, we just try for once or twice and leave it. We just quit. We don't want to do that task, complete the task, whatever it is given to us. But Nick says you try again and again and again. One or the other time you can achieve it, you can do it very simply. He says the human spirit can handle much worse than we realize. The human spirit means the human beings, they can handle, the spirit in us, the soul in us can handle much worse than we realize. Much worse, many or what we say much worse situation also it can handle. That's why don't just give up. Okay, it matters how you are going to finish whatever the task is given to you, whatever the work is given to you, or if you want to read, if you want to get good marks, that's up to you. You have to plan accordingly. Plan of action must be there. Okay, plan and act according to that. Obviously you will win one day. Okay, it matters how you are going to finish. Are you going to finish strong? Are you going to finish strong? Means, are you going to complete the work, or are you going to complete whatever the thought or desire you want to accomplish? He says. Okay, yes, obviously. What is the answer of us? We have to. We will. I can. I will. These two are very powerful words. Okay. I tell people to keep on getting up when they fall and to always love themselves. I tell people to keep on getting up when they fall and to always love themselves. Okay. When one trial had been done, just don't quit or give up. That is a type of failure. Don't think it is a type of, it is a failure. You get up, try again. Get up, try again. You can win. Okay. First and the foremost thing is we should always love ourselves. Nick says it. If I can encourage just one person, Nick's motto is, if he can encourage one person, then he says that my job in this life is done. If at all, I'm going all over the world giving the speeches. If I can inspire at least one person, if I can motivate one person, if I motivate to follow, or if I feel self-confidence at least in one person, he says that my job in this life is done. Obviously that person goes and inspires the other person. That way the chain continues. And see children, always whenever if you don't get good marks or whatever you want, if you don't get it in the life, don't disappoint and discourage yourself, because there are many more chances to do. There are many more chances God had given us. God created us. God knows everything. And it is our duty that we have to try try. Just don't give it up and be confident, be happy. You will win. Definitely you will reach your goal. You will aspire your heights. You will aspire your heights. This is called attitude. The attitude of Nick, the positive attitude of Nick made him to reach the altitude, the higher place in his life. Okay, good children, I hope you understood the lesson very well. And let's meet in part B, that is reading B of unit 1 in the next session.